Hi, welcome to the Whiskey Boys podcast. I'm John, and we're joined by Matthew and Zach. How's it going, guys?
I got some tea, some iced tea.
I was gonna say, did you even notice that I had switched it over already while you guys were dancing?
Yeah. What the
It's
heck
hard
is
to see in the club.
Zach?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Yeah, I can't hear you. It's loud in here.
Why is my sound so quiet to me?
Look at that. I used my little ice ball thing.
Because your sound
Don't
quack.
look at my fingernails.
You guys sound quieter today.
It's kind of late. Kind of past my bedtime.
Trying to figure this out. Sorry.
Bang, bang. Oh, you good?
Who, me or Matthew?
Matthew.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention. I must be strong.
Must have got the good stuff. Hair in the cheek.
So what's up, guys?
Took a breath at the same time.
You took a breath at the same time that you were drinking?
Yeah. I got for some reason and it went. Yeah.
Everybody remember that. Don't breathe in. I was gonna say drive, but I guess that one doesn't.
Don't breathe and drive. Yeah, it's one thing you don't want to do.
Hold your breath.
I'm trying to figure out why you guys are so quiet.
Are we quiet?
Not to
Just
me.
your
Dream?
old man ears.
It could be that. Yeah.
Is the tinnitus acting up again? The tidiness?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, that'd be scary.
I mean, I tried to turn you guys up more. Go ahead and talk really quick.
Talk really quick.
You guys are so quiet. I don't know
I didn't say anything.
why. Oh well.
Yeah, Zach's really quiet.
Yeah. Because he didn't have any whiskey. That's why.
It's true. He had some.
Sure. I can't say, but I betrayed the brand.
Uh-oh. What'd
We
you
got
do?
vodka tonight.
Ooh.
Shame.
How do I remove Zach
Shame.
from our stream?
Yeah.
He's gonna get kicked out of the Whiskey Boys and start his own called the Vodka Boys.
The vodka man.
We called the Vodka Brothers or the Vodka Comrades.
The Vodka Comrades.
Actually, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, there's an open spot. You want to join that?
Stupid.
Man, I haven't drank whiskey in a while.
Me either.
I think the last time was the last podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
What's today? Thursday? Oh.
I haven't had whiskey since I think like one of our first podcasts we did. It's been over a year since I've had whiskey.
Oh, because of the diet you're on.
Yeah.
Poor Donald.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't allowed to drink
His
alcohol.
best life without whiskey. It's real difficult.
Yeah, it's crazy that we used to like when we first started playing online, we would like have whiskey every time we played.
Helps when you die.
I did. Yeah, it does. It helps you play better. You relax more.
Mm-hmm.
John.
What?
See, that's why John's so uptight when we play.
Drink whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out sound stuff.
This is really cold, by the way.
It's really cold.
Yeah.
As it should be. Shaking that stirred.
Mm-hmm. Ready? I'm gonna shake. I'm just kidding.
I wonder why. Like, you probably know this, Zach, but what is the major difference in taste between shaken and stirred? Is there any?
When you shake it, it gets super cold.
Oh, is that why?
And when you shake it, the ice or whatever kind of takes some of that bitter taste out of the alcohol.
Oh, because it waters it down more. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Some people like it frozen with like ice chips on top. Then I'm like, man, that's just water. I don't know. I just like it cold because
With ice chips on top.
Kind of doo-doo. Like you shake it cold enough, it'll chip off and like leave a little layer of ice.
It's like
sometimes it's really good.
It's like a Slurpee.
I mean, yeah.
I wonder if
you probably get it to that consistency if you kept shaking it enough with ice in there.
Yep.
I wonder if they have like alcoholic drinks like that are blended with ice.
Have you been to Vegas?
Well, they obviously do, huh? What am I talking about? Like no, I meant I was thinking like whiskey or something, not like
Oh,
like like mixed drinks that are iced and stuff like that.
Mm,
I
like
mean,
pina
That's why.
colada
Yeah, because obviously pina colada is like that.
or margarita
Yeah. No, that's
or
why I said I was
the
thinking
truly
more like
lemonades.
straight whiskey taste.
Oh,
or
great whiskey taste. That's because most people don't like whiskey.
Yeah.
that's
Mo-
true too. It's
Most
very
people, it's either people drink it like sip it whiskey, or they take shots, in which
You don't like
you either,
whiskey if you take
either
shots.
like
I'm
it
just kidding.
or you don't. Yeah, most people who take shots of whiskey end up hating whiskey
Yeah.
because then they're like, "Oh, I can't drink whiskey; it just gives me bad memories."
Yeah.
Like,
I always
sucks to
thought
be
it was
you.
funny when people say that.
Yeah. That's why I can't eat
Bad
Taco Bell anymore.
memories,
That's why you can't what?
I can't eat Taco Bell anymore.
I was just about to say the same thing. Like, yeah, that's Taco Bell experience for sure.
All good memories. I'm just kidding.
No, to be honest, that's why,
Blacked
like,
out. I'm just kidding.
I don't
was
eat canes anymore.
Yeah, Matthew got sick the last time he ate canes.
Man, last time I ate canes, I got like food poisoning or something.
Mm,
Terrible. Like,
That'll
just
do it.
thinking about it, dude, makes me feel sick.
That's
Whenever I drive by Canes now, I'm just like, ugh.
hold it in.
that's the place
Clench the cheeks.
Mhm.
the there's a taco shop here in Alpine. That is like that.
Like 5 taco shops.
Well, yeah, there's a
That's what I say
specific
here.
one though. When we were kids, I remember my mom brought me a California burrito from there, and we were getting ready to go to Aunt Daisy's serve or like rosary or whatever.
Mhm.
And I remember I was eating this burrito, and I bit into it, and I was like, I just started eating it, and I bit something, and I tried chewing it, and it felt rubbery, like I couldn't chew through it. And I pulled it out, and it looked like
A human thumb.
no, it looked like an aorta or something from a heart. Like it was a piece of the cow that wasn't supposed to be in there.
That's
And
a shit.
I remember it grossed me out so much that I threw up right there, and I was just absolutely like sick the rest of the day. And ever since then, I'm like, yeah, like certain taco shops, I will not get like carne asada burritos or California burritos just because of that memory is always in there.
Hey, I
You know-
just want to give a shout out to John for telling me a gross story while I'm drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
What does it have to do with whiskey? How's that
Shout
gonna
out John for telling me a great story for eating an aorta while
Yeah.
eating an aorta.
I didn't eat it. Okay, I took a bite and then it didn't break, and I was like, "What is this?"
I was just gonna say in general, any taco shop you go to, there's a 50-50 chance it's not sanitary. So
That's why I go
you
to
never
Taco
know.
Bell. Just kidding.
Yeah,
You never know what you're gonna get.
Dude, can you guys hear this?
I heard a little clink, and that was it for a second.
I wasn't sure because every time I lift it up, I can hear the clink clink.
Oh. No, they can barely see.
Sean's telling his story. Yeah, I saw it back on the on YouTube. I was watching my face. I'm like, oh, my face is like this the whole time.
No, it was it. If people really want to know, I'll tell you which taco shop not to go to.
No,
Yeah.
dude. It's gonna be a sponsor one day, John.
Uh-huh.
Shout it
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna get sponsored by a taco shop.
See, Zach and I were doing clickbait faces. We're like,
It's a pretty good idea though.
We get sponsored by the taco shop. We have to change our name to the Horchata Boys.
That'd be dope. That would be so dope. I'm down for that. That's a great idea.
I don't know why it has a good ring to it.
Horchata Boys.
Tune into our second channel.
No, John, we call ourselves the Horchata Mijos. That's what it is.
Mhm. The Mijos Horchata.
Yeah,
That'd be
Mijos
dope.
de Horchata.
Instead of John doing his
Yeah.
DJ set, we're just here eating tacos.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
see,
on screen. It's an ASMR channel, so
we'll
you're
just
all welcome.
we'll get a fourth member. It'll just be
oh,
we'll get a fourth.
an ASMR channel eating to. I'll just. Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't stand ASMR.
We'll get a fourth member, and it'll just be a taquero making tacos the whole time. And it'll be like, "Oh, what do you think?" Whatever, and he's gonna be like, "You want cilantro?" And we're like, "Oh, sure."
Dude, I'm telling you, we like when we get bigger, we'll do one where we hire a taquero and then have a camera facing him making the food or then make the food and then stream like that, you know?
That'd be pretty cool,
Dude,
actually.
so cool.
It's actually not a bad idea. Count me
Yeah.
in.
Oh, what I was gonna say though is I can't stand ASMR channels. I don't like the sound of like them doing all the stuff that they do. Or like when people do mukbang ASMRs and they're just eating, I'm just like, dude, why would you want to listen to this? Like people eating. That's disgusting. Well, me personally, I don't know, maybe someone likes listening to someone eat, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think that originally started because people would what was it, like they would stream because they didn't want to eat alone, basically. So they would stream while they're eating, and then people would jump in and talk to them because they felt like, oh, I don't want to eat my dinner by myself. And then for some reason people took off with it.
Just watch YouTube and eat your dinner. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it in front of the mirror.
Oh,
He eats in front of the mirror. You want some?
that sounds so sad.
Especially because the only mirror I have is in my bathroom. So you want me to sit in my bathroom and eat?
Perfect.
Same. That's the only mirror I have.
That's multitasking right there.
Yes, it is. That way, if it's tacos, it just goes right through you. You ain't gotta move.
See, when I sit
Tacos
on my
and whiskey.
toilet, my mirror's to my right, my medicine cabinet. So I'll just eat and then look over and, hey, cheers.
Dude, I was sick. They said tacos and whiskey on the comments. It reminded me of, I haven't had fish tacos in forever. When we used to go get fish tacos in Rancho.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just go to Louis.
Mm-hmm. Freaking COVID, man.
It was when we first started the podcast. Oh no, it was when we first
That was
started
before we
streaming.
did the podcast, yeah.
This is when we first started
Because we started the
streaming
podcast
together.
last year. That was before COVID.
Crazy.
That was back in the Rainbow Six days.
Yeah.
Sheesh. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know, we need to play again. It's crossplay now.
I tried to download it. It said, nah, not for you.
No.
It says, way too fire.
John's Valentine is his mirror. Oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, okay?
It's a pagan holiday.
Yeah, it's John's birthday.
That's also a pagan holiday.
Oh man. I was gonna say you try to download Rainbow Six and it's like you're gonna try and play it on PC? No.
It's like you're too cracked. Yeah. It's basically
Matt,
that.
I haven't played. Man, I miss playing Rainbow Six though. I love Rainbow Six.
I miss playing anything besides Apex, to be honest.
It's like I played
Not good.
Overwatch last night. It was fun. Overwatch. I hadn't played in so long, but yeah, it was fun.
I haven't played since they announced the trailer for Overwatch 2. 7 years ago.
It was a while
For
ago.
real. I think
It was pre-COVID,
been
I'm pretty
forever.
sure.
I don't know how long ago it was actually.
It was pre-COVID, I'm pretty sure.
Probably longer than that. It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
And you can't blame COVID for that. Like, you can just develop that at your house.
No, I blame their toxic work environment for that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We get some ASMR right now.
Again.
You're welcome.
He's like pouring it over his mic.
It's waterproof.
So Zach, did you see the new Sonic trailer?
The
Oh,
Sonic? Oh, that's the wrong way.
2019.
That was good.
Are you pouring it the wrong way? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
we're good.
look, all our viewers left. I'm just kidding.
I'm still logged on. What are you talking about?
Stupid.
Like, what are you talking about, John?
I'll throw a comment in there right now, John. All right.
Here's your other ASMR.
I heard that.
Is that what we're doing? Just ASMR now?
Flick the ice cube to the corner of the cup.
No, the Sonic movie looks awesome though. I'm so excited for that.
To be honest, I still haven't seen the first one.
What?
COVID, all right?
It's
Really
been
ruins
out,
everything.
it's been out for like almost 3 years now.
COVID happened 3 years ago.
It's been out for 2
I mean,
years.
he did move the year it came out, John.
Facts, John, and then COVID. All right, really puts a damper on my movie experience.
Yeah, Zach hasn't seen a lot of movies though.
That's also true.
Zach won't watch scary movies.
No, I refuse.
That's what I'm gonna get you and Bailey for your guys' wedding. I'm gonna buy you a pack of scary movies.
Guys, just save your money, John, because I'm throwing them in the trash. I will film me throwing them away in the trash.
Like a DVD case full of just scary
Yeah,
movies.
just a bunch of like a box full of scary movies. I'll put the best ones in there. I'll put like A Quiet Place because that movie's really cool.
I've seen that.
I wouldn't.
Really
I wouldn't put slasher movies. I'm not a huge fan of slasher movies.
No, put in Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. That's a good one.
That's a good.
Well,
it's not that scary though either.
Goes on if they're not breathing.
Yeah, and then the movie ends. Credits roll.
Zach just out here ruining movies for everybody.
You're welcome. They all die.
Speaking of movies, there's a new Puss in Boots movie coming out too. Night of the Living Dead, Puss in Boots.
Oh, the cat?
Yeah, the cat.
Yeah, from Shrek.
Yeah, they finally made a sequel. The movie came out like almost 10 years ago.
I was gonna say that's a long time. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry.
That looks
Maybe
awesome.
when Shrek was popping.
Shrek is always popping. Just kidding.
Shrek is love.
It looks good though.
Shrek is life. Have you guys seen that video?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
What? I'm gonna send it to you right now.
I remember because I saw Night of the Living Dead in the comments. I remember watching Night of the Living Dead when I was a kid, and I think I didn't understand it as much. I actually do want to rewatch it. I always thought Dawn of the Dead was better, but I think it's also because Night of the Living Dead was one of the older ones.
Well, Dawn of the Dead was Was it a remake? No.
Yeah.
The remake?
There's the Zack Snyder remade the Night of the Living or Dawn of the Dead, and then the original Dawn of the Dead is way different than the what you call it.
I was about to say Night of the Living Dead is this one, but then I just realized if I said that it's basically the end of the movie. The part where you're like, what the hell? Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it because Zach's gonna get it for his wedding.
Still not gonna watch it.
Night of the Living Dead's not even scary. It's in black and white.
John, Zach
black and white? I'm not gonna watch that.
John, Zach won't even watch a
century.
Michael Jackson video Thriller. Okay.
Oh yeah, he gets scared.
You won't even watch the Michael Jackson music video.
Violated by Michael Jackson. Come on now.
Stupid.
I swear, dude.
Like the moment he says you hear the door shut, Zach's like, turns it off.
Nope.
So you've never watched Evil Dead?
No.
Well, I haven't watched Evil Dead.
I don't know who that is.
Have you seen Friday the 13th?
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
No. I'll live on Elm Street.
Stupid. Jeepers. What scary movies have you seen?
Couldn't tell you.
Like
Like 4 all time. Quiet Place not even a scary movie though. It's more of a thriller.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
It's like the movie Disturbia. The movie's not scary either. It's a thriller.
I mean, Rihanna could have did a better job, but
so dumb.
Stupid. I was actually thinking of that song in my head too.
I always think of that song when I think of that movie.
What's about a darkness in the night? Is that what it was about?
It's about someone that doesn't have gas in their car. They can't even get it started.
Stupid.
Well, that happened yesterday. Ain't got no gas. Too expensive around here. I'd watch that just so someone else feels the same pain.
Dude, I feel like that's TikTok sound potential right there, dude. You just take that audio and just have it repeat.
That just says ain't got no gas, and then it just stops.
No, got no gas in the car, can't even get it started, and then just have it keep going. This instrumental. Oh man.
No,
but I was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of, you said Zack Snyder. I don't know if we talked about it last week about we talked about the movies.
Oh, the DC thing. I think that happened after.
Was it after? I don't remember when you told me.
Yeah, I think it was. about all their movies getting delayed.
Because they did test
Screenings.
audience screenings with for Black Adam, and it did terrible.
And Shazam.
It's kind of a
And
DC
well,
movie.
and then they did Shazam, and Shazam did well, didn't it?
Yeah. So basically, they test screen the movie with different audiences, and basically, audience said that Black Adam wasn't good, and so
The Rock.
So they
What?
basically they're gonna do reshoots, and they delayed the movie to next year. And by doing that, they also delayed the Flash movie,
Yeah,
and Aquaman to next year.
so it was supposed to be Black Adam, right?
Sure.
Shazam, I think.
No, Shazam was gonna come out next year.
Oh, Flash, Aquaman, and then Shazam next year.
I thought Shazam comes out at the same time as Avatar 2.
It does now.
Well, it does now.
Because that movie tested
So-
well.
Because Black Adam did terrible, instead of them like pushing that back, they pushed everything else back.
And then moved Shazam forward because they were like, well, Shazam's ready to go. Everybody liked it, so.
Yeah, so Aquaman was supposed to come out in December again, like the first one, but they pushed it to next year.
Yeah.
And then pushed the Flash back also. Like I saw fans on Reddit saying like, at this point, just release it on DVD. No one's gonna care anymore for the Flash. You keep delaying it so much.
That movie was supposed to come out like 4 years ago originally.
Jeez. Why don't they just put it on the streaming service at this point? Does it really matter? If it's done, just throw it out there. I'd watch it.
I don't know.
Like,
No, you
watch
won't,
this
Zach.
You watch this podcast, you already know how I feel about the Black Adam movie, okay? About The Rock. And I knew it was going to happen. I told John.
The Rock.
Yeah. See? Rock. It's because his $5 Productions or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember the name now, actually.
Because he produces it, he has
Isn't
a lot
$7?
of control over it. $7, that's what it is.
Yeah.
$5.
That's all it cost? We should
Yeah.
make a production company.
That's what John and I said. We want to do that one day, dude.
What movies has he done?
Make a production company and then just produce all the video game movies.
Yeah,
That
and
way
then
they
put
turn
it
out well.
on to a streaming service so I can watch them. That'd be sick. Because do it in theaters, I probably won't see it.
That way they come out good though. We have control over them.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, no, he has his production company is producing or helping produce Black Adam. And because I think they're pretty much letting him control and do whatever he wants. I think that's why the other movies all got pushed back, is because his movie didn't do well.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I'm like, I bet he doesn't get beat up in that movie.
I hope it just what's it, Smolder from Jumanji the whole time.
I know what he's gonna do. He's like, I'm Black Adam.
You're like, what?
That's it. They're like, okay, what do you do?
He's like, what do you mean I'm gonna do? And that's when he raises his eyebrow. Like that's as far as his dialogue goes.
And everyone goes, ah, the villain just gets decimated.
And then at the movie, he just says, the hierarchy of power is about to change. That's, the funny thing is when because he announced that Black Adam got delayed on his Instagram or whatever, and he definitely said, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. The hierarchy of power is about to change. It's like, how many times do you get paid every time you say that? Like, why do you say it every time?
He actually said that.
I'm pretty sure he did. I know the text said it.
That's awesome.
He's like, the hierarchy of power is about to change next year. You gotta wait a little bit longer.
I got dropped from the movie, so so yeah, someone else took my role. The
Imagine the test screening. They just said, yeah, we don't like the person playing Black Adam.
That'd be
like,
hilarious.
we just don't think his acting's that strong. What would they do then? Like, I guess we just go find someone else to play Black Adam.
They pull what was it? What was that? The movie with what's his name? Kevin Spacey. When they had to edit him out and put in a different actor. It's like All the Money in the World or something like that. Yeah, after his allegations came out, he had filmed an entire movie and they hired Christopher Plummer to replace him, and they just green screened him in over Kevin Spacey's character.
What's like
Army of the Dead also.
Yeah.
Tig Notaro is I think her name. She replaced what
that
the
comedian?
Yeah, the one from that was on Vine. I don't remember his name. Okay, I can't remember it now. I gotta look it up.
Vine. Jeez.
I know. Army of the Dead. I can't remember it. I don't know why. I forgot what the name was.
Of what? The actor?
The guy that got removed from the movie.
Oh.
What the heck was his name?
Whack.
It's bugging me. Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
That was his name. Yeah, he got removed from the movie, and they.
Vine?
Yeah, he was on Vine.
He was.
I just know him as an actual comedian.
No, I remember seeing him. I'm pretty sure he was on Vine. No, I know he was a comedian.
I'm sure he was.
But I remember finding out from Vine.
Yeah, the guy acting like Eminem.
All the Money in the World.
Yeah, I remember him from Vine.
Hey, what was his name again?
Chris D'Elia.
Oh, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. So he basically, the actress, she's a comedian as well, who came in to replace his character, never met any of the cast.
Yeah.
Because she filmed all of her scenes on green screen.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but when you watch, have you seen the movie? No.
Don't even know what movie you're talking about.
Army of the Dead.
Watch scary movies, okay?
It's not scary at all.
And I definitely.
But no.
They even show you how to counter a Batista bomb.
Then I might watch it. Love to watch that.
No, you can't tell at all. Like they did a really good job with the visual effects. It must have been very hard though to basically have to listen to the recording and be like, okay, now speak. You know? Are you still laughing about the Batista bomb thing? We gotta release that clip. Did you mute yourself?
I took a drink of whiskey and I was trying to hold it while laughing.
You Batista bombed yourself. That's what happened.
Because I said they show how to counter a Batista bomb. So I was like, yeah, you don't even notice.
Oh.
Just in the background, real quick, a zombie jumps on Batista, and you hear, Oh, man.
Freaking A.
Is that on that clip is on our YouTube, isn't it, or no?
No, it's not listed because you put it up there to show us the clip. So we haven't actually put it out yet. And I'd have to make a thumbnail first. Oh God, I gotta make a thumbnail for that.
You need to put eggplant emoji.
Eggplant emoji with Batista.
Just have Batista standing there, and then just put like the WWE sign, and then put XX or something.
Oh, I'll think of something. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's some clips on there that I found on our Twitch that I put up there, but I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to upload them or not. Because they're like, I think when I put them on there, I typed in the description what episode they're from. Because there's some of them that are just completely out of context and make no sense at all.
Like
yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good description for a podcast. Yeah. Everything's out of context.
I know, like, you think about it, someone just tunes in at random times while in our podcast. They'll be like, yeah, I had to unzip the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Like, what are they talking about? You don't know what we're talking about? Go to our YouTube, go watch the video. It's a picture of John with a leather mask on.
By the way,
I'm talking
Matthew,
about.
why did you put your camera so that it's pointing so far above your head?
Because I'm at the club, dude.
Oh, your hands are getting cut off.
At a tiny club.
Yeah. No, you needed to tilt your camera down though a bit.
No, it's because the way the green screen is set up right now too.
No,
Yeah.
you see
Well, I
the way
guess-
the lights are. It
Yeah.
shoot him in the eye if he moved anything. So.
Yeah. So I guess our logo would kind of cover your head if it was.
Yeah, you see the. Yeah, that's what I noticed last week. Like
Matthew's headroom gets cut off because of the logo.
Yeah, I had a 2-head last week.
I mean, we can move it. I could always move it. Let me see if I can do it right now, really quick.
Yeah,
Where's
see all
the-
the lights here though. Like I gotta be careful where I move.
Look at. Wait, oh, it's locked. Oh wait, no, it's not. Why can't I move it? Oh, I
Welcome
can.
to the Whiskey Boys podcast where we move our logo around.
Welcome to the Whiskey Wars podcast, but there's always technical difficulties.
Bam! Look, now it's there. Now you
Yeah.
got all the headroom in the world.
We should just call our podcast technical difficulties.
I think that's already a thing.
Whoa! Moved it to the side.
Wow! I already moved it back.
Oh, that's because the
You know,
the
you
chat
know,
room
you
thing is on
have a
this side.
preview on your screen with your camera. You don't have to look at YouTube.
No,
I
Max
know,
just
but
looking
then I
at
would look this
himself.
way.
I know Matthew just
Off
likes
of-
looking at
off our
himself.
screen.
I'd have to. This looks terrible if I'm just sitting like this the whole time.
He just wants to stare at himself. Look at he's doing it right now. Fall in love with the wall or something? Oh, that reminds me, Zach. So Matthew saw something on Twitter or something like that the other day, and it was talking about. Matthew doesn't know what I'm going to talk about right now.
I know nothing.
Oh, he was all blurry for a second. No, it said basically what are movie quotes that you quote
Oh,
or things that you quote from movies that are very obscure.
Not obscure. I always say you're killing
No.
me, Smalls.
You always
That's-
quote Dodgeball.
not
I
obscure,
fucking
John.
love dodgeball.
This is what the tweet said. Hold on.
We were trying to think of different ones though. I couldn't think of any.
Said what's a
Stop
movie?
staring at me, Swan.
The movie quote you use all the time that's not actually famous.
That's kind of what I said.
Okay.
And I had commented because I thought of it later. Is from Billy Madison when Adam Sandler is talking to the janitor, and he says, "How about you, Sideburns?
You want some of this milk?"
And the janitor goes, "I'd rather have a beer."
Yeah, Matthew and I say that to each other a lot.
We quote that all the time, and it's out of context. Like it, if you've never seen the movie, you wouldn't understand what we're talking about.
We don't even say the whole thing. We just say I'd rather have a beer.
beer.
But I was like,
Or-
I can't think of any.
Or Miss Lippy's car.
Is
It's
green. Yeah, that's another one.
Billy likes to drink soda.
It's so funny because
Sounds like it's all Adam Sandler movies for you guys.
we quote so many movies to each other, and I can't think of a single one right now.
What?
Obviously,
What?
us-
Come on now.
obviously, Dodgeball. There's always the nobody
Oh.
makes me bleed my own blood. But
Nobody.
that's a pretty popular one.
love that
No.
one.
Touche.
Yeah, touche is the one that we say a lot.
Anytime I'm at a campfire, I was like, "You want some more? Like a s'more?" I'm like, "S'more what? Sandlot, dude." And they get so mad, like, "No, a s'more." I'm like,
oh.
"S'more what?"
Speaking of Sandlot, John, you,
Yeah,
want,
I
you,
love
you want to
that
knock on the door? I would have got it for you.
Yeah, that's one we quote with Micah. Or that wimpy deer.
That wimpy deer.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think
love
of
those.
any of the ones like because I know there's so many of them that I do say a lot, and I just can't think of any. Oh, one from Grandma's Boys. That's cool if you want to be sober and vomit.
Oh yeah. or how did he see me?
Yeah. No, I couldn't
Actually, there's
like
a lot
think of
from Grandma's Boy.
any. Yeah, Grandma's Boys is a very quotable movie.
Monkey Sunker Punch.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that movie so many times. It's like Andrew only had one DVD at that time because
And it's the extended version of Grandma's Boy.
they literally like every weekend we would go to Andrew's house and that movie was playing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, if it's a good movie, why not?
It's a pretty good movie.
It's actually pretty like it's pretty good in the sense that like you can watch it now and it still work.
As far as I remember, at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I just
There'll be
remembered
some
another.
bad parts in there.
I just remembered another movie I quote all the time is Hot Rod.
Oh yeah.
Matthew always says, "I have this acid, but I can't do it." Or always say, "Oh, I'm pumped. I'm drinking green tea all damn day."
No, my favorite is, who am I gonna build for wrestler now?
Or I say to Juanito all the time, like if he's doing something, I go, "This is my hat. It's totally my hat now."
What was it? Trash can? Or hospital? Trash can! Thanks, dude.
You're a terrible stuntman.
See you later,
You're
Mountain
a
Face.
Terrible stuntman. I
Yeah.
heard your first time. It was just really mean.
Dude, it's such a great movie. That's why.
I was
That's
gonna say-
why our tip note is freaking Hot Rod.
Whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
Well, it's
Say,
like
what's weird?
when Zach was a kid. I remember after
Where do
he
you
saw it
go?
the first time, he'd always go like to different places and just freaking grab stuff and throw it up in the air and then just start doing that dance.
That's why in that music video, we're not gonna say the music video because it's out there. You have to find it. But that's why when we made that music video, he did that too.
Yeah. Well, like when he'd come over, he'd just grab stuff and throw it up. And we're like, Zach, stop freaking throwing stuff on the floor, damn it.
Or when you guys went out to the street and were just saying, was that you and Juanito or was that you and Zach? When you're standing out in the corner by the gas station, just doing that?
I don't remember.
Is
I
that when
just
we released the album?
no.
I don't remember.
I think it was just me. It was just me standing on the corner on the other side, just dancing the whole
Next
time.
to the church.
Even when the stoplight was there, like the cars would stop, and I was just standing there doing it. And there's like a old. I saw the video somewhere. I don't remember where it's at. It's on like one of the old phones, so it's really low quality. But I was watching the video, and I'm just like, how was I doing? Like, imagine just sitting there pulling up to a stoplight, looking over, and seeing a little kid just doing that dance. And you're just like, what the hell?
Welcome to the reservation, right?
And that's why he wasn't. He had to do it outside the church grounds because they don't let him in there anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Too much gyrating,
Mm-hmm.
too much moving of the hips.
Just remind me, Zach. Have you watched Turning Red yet? Do you know what that is? It's the new Pixar movie. Matt,
what?
Pixar.
No.
Matthew and I watched it last night. It is freaking funny.
Is it?
It takes place in 2002.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's got so many things like from when we were younger, like
It
little
takes,
Easter eggs. It's so freaking awesome though.
takes place in Canada though.
Yeah.
Canada, eh?
I was gonna say
Canada's weird though. That doesn't count.
No, you'll like it.
Another one is Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre. Yeah, that's another movie we quote a lot.
We
These are
say-
the Lord's sheeps.
We say to Juanito all the time, I smell cookies.
Smell cookies. Yeah, that's true. That's why when I made cookies the other day on my Instagram, I posted it and I put that clip. I smell cookies.
It's like there was one time when I was teaching youth group, and I had bought snacks and stuff for the youth group, and I had bought chips and dip and like I think probably cookies or something. But my mom, like someone came over and my mom wanted to give them some chips, so she gave them some of the chips I had bought. And I was like, yo, what happened? Why is this open? My mom's like, oh, Witchcock came over and I gave him some chips. And I was like, did you not tell him they were the Lord's chips?
Dude,
man. It was just too perfect of a setup.
that's a weird thing to think about, that we used to have to go every single week to go buy chips and stuff for the that youth group.
For the
It's
Lord.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do it.
We'll talk about that on a different podcast.
My man likes his spicy Doritos, right? So you
Well,
better get them.
You want to hear about that? You subscribe to the Patreon. We'll talk about it on the Patreon podcast.
You get real political and religious. So.
Whiskey Boys After Hours.
Mhm.
The Whiskey Boys closing time. We drink more whiskey, and it's on Patreon. That's it. That's
And then
not
we
what else.
eventually fall asleep on camera. And that's how it ends.
It's just for like an hour straight, just
That'd be a pretty funny video just to upload to Patreon.
that would be so funny. Like you just talk
Just like, yeah, you get a little bit of extra videos, and it's just
Like-
you falling asleep.
like imagine you guys are talking, you guys are like just kind of like, yeah, And it's me in the background.
Dude, that's not even hard to do because Matthew does that all the time. Especially we'll film it in my car because he'll be sitting in the back and I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, and he'll go, yeah, that's like this and whatnot. And I'll go, oh, did you? And then he's like he just finished talking to me and then instantly goes out.
So, that's how Matt ends your guys' arguments.
Yeah,
He'll say his
that's his
final points,
superpower.
and then before you can rebuttal, he's just
You're like, well, John, you're wrong. He's like, oh, I'm wrong. Get to sleep.
let me tell you. Okay, well, I don't want to wake him up.
It's ridiculous, dude. I've never been able to do that. Matthew, you put him in a car, he's like a little kid. We'll just go
Pretty
out.
much, dude. Well, I
had to put a big ass car seat in the back seat for him.
I do, so he'll carry me inside, but then he just wakes me up.
It's hard to unbuckle his car seat though.
Have you ever seen that where it says like falling asleep in the car so I can get carried inside? And then it says the Uber driver, and it shows like a guy looking at the back seat.
That's pretty funny.
No, dude, I have trouble sleeping in my bed at night sometimes. I'm not, like, obviously if I work out that day, a lot easier to fall asleep, you know, if I'm really tired. But like a normal day, like just sleeping in my bed is a lot harder, but I can sleep in a car so easily for some reason.
It's a lot harder to sleep in your bed too when you're sitting at your desk with an Xbox controller, Matthew.
Yeah, that too. I mean, my desk being in here might be part of the reason why it's harder for me to sleep. My brain just doesn't compute of it being separate. Of that's the sleeping area.
That makes sense. I don't know. I like sleeping on my couch. If I lay there 20 minutes too long, it's over.
Dude, that's how it was. Like when we used to go to your guys' house when we were kids, the couch was so comfy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, something about that couch.
Yeah. I think it's old habits. That's why, because I can fall asleep on the couch easily. Like it's like after school, always, or like Christmas time, going to grandparents and being like, "Oh, I just ate. Where's the couch? It's time to take a nap."
Yep.
Dude, I remember like whenever I see those things of like, oh, you know, when you go to a friend's house and they don't give you a blanket, you know.
I love those.
Whenever I think of those, I always think of when we go spend the night at your guys' house, because your mom would tell Nick or something to give us a blanket, and he never would. So John and I would just be laying on the couch like this, with no blanket.
It reminds me of Andrew's house.
Oh, Andrew didn't even have a bed.
Yeah, because when Andrew lived in La Mesa, it was like, oh, we're gonna spend the night at Andrew's house, and this is like when we didn't have a license or a car, so it was like we were there. When we were there, you know, and it'd be like. And Andrew wouldn't say, "Oh, you can sleep here. Or here's a pillow or whatever." He would just walk off and disappear, and we go, "Where'd he go?" Oh, he went to his room. He fell asleep. He locked the door, and then we'd look around and be like, "Guess we'll sleep on a couch." And it was like sleeping in your jeans, which is one of the worst things to do.
And then we had to grab the Halloween decorations and use them as a blanket.
Well, and then what's even worse is that Andrew, like, he has like 5 friends that would stay there all the time. So sometimes you'd be like, oh, they already took the couches. And you're just like, I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I guess I'll stay up.
Yeah,
we already took the Grim Reaper. Who am I going to cuddle with?
That's like...
the Grim Reaper's the best blanket because he's got the coat.
2 years ago, like when COVID started, 2020, and there was a fire nearby, Andrew's like, oh, you know, you guys shouldn't stay at the house because that fire's pretty close. And we're like, all right, fine, we'll come to your house. We get there and there's nowhere to sleep. He doesn't even have a couch at his house right now. Well, he does now, but he didn't before.
I was like, why would he if it's just him? Like,
it's not just him there.
Okay.
Yeah, he had his roommate at the time.
Cat named Cat, right?
Well, he has 3 cats.
Heyo, all named Cat.
One of them named Cat, one of them's named Monster, but I don't remember what the third one's name.
Let's go through all named Cat.
But yeah, so we were sitting there.
Cat, Monster Button, Steven.
I think it is something like that. It's some random name like that.
Steven Tyler, that's the name. Yeah, that's a good name for a cat.
Or 2 cats.
It's a good name for a
Steven and Tyler.
Yeah. You'd be like, could you imagine you go outside, Steven Tyler? This guy just sounds like the guy's a fan of Aerosmith. Just outside yelling Steven Tyler.
But yeah, we were there, and Andrew went to sleep in his room, and then Matthew and I were pretty much like, I guess we'll sleep on the floor. No pillows, no blankets or anything. Also, Andrew likes to keep his heater on at like 85 degrees
Ew.
or something like that. Maybe not that hot, but he keeps it pretty warm.
Ew.
So it's like
Like-
you're getting sweaty and sleeping on the floor. It was like
that
horrible.
temperature to where like you fall asleep and then you wake up, but then you can't get up because it's so warm. You're just like, and you just go back to sleep, and then you wake up again. And you're like, I need to get up, but it's too warm. I can't get up.
You're just like, oh shit, did I fall asleep in the sauna again? And then you're like, oh.
No, Andrew was like went and laid on his bed, and then you laid on his bed too.
That was the first night. That wasn't the
Yeah.
second night.
I don't know why you guys were so hot.
And then I was like, I'll just lay on the
Cuddling.
floor. I was like, I'll just lay on the floor, I guess.
It sucked though.
The pillow.
That's when you grab one of his cats and just
Because I was like, well, Andrew,
snuggle up, get nice and close.
I was like, oh, Andrew, you have a couch, right? And he's like, oh no, it's in the other room where the cats are, and they peed on it. And I'm like, cool.
You're
What's
like,
in your
"There's a
spare
fine
room?"
couch."
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, I might as well go sleep in the car.
Yeah. Dude, sleeping in the
Well, and
car sucks.
I slept on the. I stayed up, or like I like laid down, and then Andrew was awake till like 5 a.m, and I went and like sat with him for a bit, and he was playing some game, and eventually he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed," and I was like, "Oh, okay," and then I had stayed up or whatever, and then went and laid on the floor, took a nap, and then woke up, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go check and see if the fire's close by the house. He's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure." I'm like, I want to go to sleep in a bed. I don't want to sleep on the damn floor anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
you know what? The fire's close by. I'll just turn on the AC. I'll be cool.
I'll just stand outside of the hose. I'll be fine.
I'll just jump in the pool.
Right?
No, but yeah, so we ended up going home like after 2 days because we were like, there's nowhere to lay down.
Y'all should have just went to the hotel. It's like right there.
We thought about it. Well, the problem was we had a
The
cat.
animals.
We had
yeah.
we had a mama kitty and our dog and Bubbles.
Mr.
Oh.
Bubs and the
Yeah.
mom kitty.
So that was
We
the
got
issue.
your res dog and res cat. Boom. Let's find them later.
She is a res cat. That's what she was born.
Yeah, he grew up
Oh.
with this cat.
She would have been fine.
Yeah, but Bubbles is a city dog.
Mm.
Oh, he's one of them city boys.
He grew up in Alpine. He ain't used to the rest.
Reminds me of our grandpa. Every time he sees us, he goes, "You guys are city natives,
No, he's just urban.
urban
He goes,
natives."
you guys
That's
urban
hilarious.
natives. And I'm like, Alpine's not an urban area, right?
He's like, well, you're down the hill. That's all urban now.
He's like, "Oh yeah, you don't live on the res anymore."
If you aren't on the reservation, you're urban native automatically.
Like,
Even if you're
"Sorry,
living in the
Grandpa,
most
I made
rural
it."
area. You're all living out on a cabin, like, loincloth, like, stuff like
North
that.
Dakota or something.
Just living just where no one's around, just run around butt naked, and he'd be like, "Oh, you guys are urban natives. You guys are city boys."
You're one of them city slickers, all right?
It makes me laugh
Robert
every
gets
time
this-
though.
What is it? Salsa? What is it?
Oh, he probably gets his salsa from New York City.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's so funny
Isn't
that
that a salsa commercial?
it is a commercial for Pace, which is not
Oh.
real salsa either.
Whoa,
Yeah, it's not-
whoa. Sir, don't be hating on my pace out here. That's all we got.
I know that's just for
real salsa
Indiana.
out here. Leave pace
John,
alone.
you just offended the whole state of Indiana.
No, you offended me because no one else buys it. It's rude. No one else buys
No,
the pace.
You know
I
what? You know what Pace is really good on though? Is hot dogs.
Matthew has some weird food combinations.
Dude, you
I'm sorry,
try
I
it.
can't say I've ever tried it.
Try it.
His
dude, it's
honey
so
on
good.
Let's get on,
pizza, his salsa on hot
hot dog.
dogs,
Chili
mustard
beans,
on
cheese on
eggs.
it, and cheese. That's what's
paste.
good on a hot dog.
Eat it. So good. Hot dog Pace.
You know
Brother.
what's good is
But
mustard on
also-
chili dogs.
If you've never tried it, honey on pizza. Preferably pepperoni pizza. I don't know about other pizzas.
Like I said,
Delicious.
Matthew and his dude. Now I want chili
And
dogs.
Sriracha. And sriracha. One or the other.
I'm gonna go to Wiener Schnitzel and get me some chili cheese dogs with mustard.
But yeah, no, dude. Coney dogs, delicious.
Yeah, except for from Sonic. Sonic's gross.
From Scenic.
Go get some hot dogs and some paste.
And some what? Paste?
Just in
Oh,
case
I
if
thought you
go to
said
Universal.
paste. I was like, what do you mean paste?
Dude, hot dogs and marshmallow fluff.
Oh, God.
Please stop. Please stop with the combinations. No one needs to ever try these.
I
Ever.
didn't know you smoked
Yeah.
weed, Matthew.
I was gonna say that one sounds gross, but it's like I bet you it's one of those things where you try it and then you're like, it's not bad.
I think it would be just. I don't even like marshmallow fluff.
Dude, we tried
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme donut with burger.
Yeah, at a
That was
fair.
lame.
At a fair, Matthew, where you try
Yeah.
that stuff.
You know what I got now, Matt? Diabetes. All
Mhm.
right. From one
Dude,
bite.
the worst thing I tried at the fair was probably the Kool-Aid, fried Kool-Aid. I think.
The deep fried Kool-Aid, yeah.
Yeah. Just
Mm,
because it
I do
tasted
it.
because it didn't taste like Kool-Aid.
That was just
Like the inside, like you bit it and it's like just tastes like grease. And then they poured like some of the Kool-Aid like mixture stuff on top, which if you don't know, doesn't have any sugar, so it's
Yeah.
super sour. Then you bite it and you're just like, ugh, tastes like sour oil.
We're gonna start a competitor pop-up chain, and we're gonna sell deep fried Crystal Light.
If you could get it to work, I'm sure it'd be good.
and deep fried tuxedo cookies instead of Oreos.
That'd be sick.
The penguin.
Yeah,
one?
the penguin.
Okay.
That's
I was
That'd
like,
be
that's for you people who shop at like Costco or 99-cent store. You know what tuxedos are.
dude. I remember when we made deep fried Oreos at home.
Yeah,
Good. They're messy though, super messy.
bathroom was
So,
super messy afterwards.
Best fair food I ever had was just the mini donuts.
I don't think I've had mini donuts.
Literally
Oh.
just mini donuts like coated in cinnamon. And it's the
My
best
my
ever, and they're hot.
my favorite dessert from the fair was the churro funnel cake. Whereas they made a funnel cake out of churro batter instead, and then sprinkled
Oh.
sugar, cinnamon sugar. It was so
I-
freaking good.
I think the deep fried Snickers or the deep fried Reese's was one of my favorites.
See, I'm not a huge fan of those deep fried like.
It's like you
Things.
can only have it once though. That's
I was
the
like, yeah,
only-
you definitely gotta try it, but other than that,
it's like you cut it and like share it because like those things like it makes it taste more rich for some reason.
You know what's really good, but it's like you can only eat one of them. Is the bacon? Remember the bacon bombs? Remember those, Matthew? Where it's like cheese wrapped in bacon and fried.
Oh, yeah, I haven't had those. in a
Those were
long
so
time.
good, but
I
yeah,
tried 'em once, but
they're
never
pretty
tried 'em
heavy.
again.
I was like, they didn't have the fair the past couple of years because the vid, right?
Last year
Yeah.
they did, but not.
Go-
It wasn't like the normal fair. You could go there and get food.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I was there one time
What-
when there
when
had a
is
bunch
it?
of vendors everywhere.
It starts at the end of May, I think,
Oh, that's right.
and then
because
ends
it's
July 4th.
We gotta go this year. We gotta go get
Y'all
food.
should
Mm-hmm.
put it on
Um,
the live feed, man.
Oh, I was gonna say the one thing I always get when we go to the fair is I don't listen. I hate pineapple. Don't like it. But not that so much I hate it. My body doesn't like it. But the rice and shrimp in the pineapple.
It's so good.
Delicious.
Except for Matthew doesn't even care
Delicious.
about the pineapple.
Yeah, I throw away the pineapple.
Kind of sounds like sushi.
You said it
Rice,
kind of sounds like.
shrimp. Yeah, like if we were to wrap pineapple and shrimp inside a rice ball ish,
Oh,
be kind of fire sushi.
The potato chip Reese's was busting. It was okay. I like the pretzel one better. We tried
potato-
the new Reese's with the potato chip in it. The one I got, the potato
was
chip
alright.
was like stale. It wasn't. It was like a
Dude,
little
you
too
made me
hard.
start choking,
Mm-hmm.
like dried out the back of my throat.
It was
I
like
was
when,
like, you know, like,
it's like
the
when we
pretzel
play
one was
Apex.
decent.
Matthew was choking.
okay, that's not funny. Oh man.
That reverse Batista bomb. Finish it with you.
Yeah. I got reverse Batista bomb by the Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yep. No, the pretzel one was better though. It was
Yeah,
so
the
good
pretzel
that
was
I got a bag of them right here. They're little ones though. Let's see.
Didn't even share. Wow.
I just
Wow,
opened
dude.
them.
Wow, we're all in the studio. You're not gonna share some with us?
Like John,
Yeah,
handle
sure.
it to Zach.
Okay, hold on.
John, you gotta go to your right. There you go.
Wow, dude, you faked me out.
I just gave him an empty wrapper. That would have been perfect if you actually had some.
No, yeah, I got no snacks up in here. I need to get a fridge.
John, you should hand me one.
You need to get a G Fuel fridge or an Xbox fridge.
No, I'm gonna get a G Fuel one just so I can
There you
share
go.
with Matt.
Oh,
It's on
down
the
here.
other side.
Over here. There you go. But it's hard because you're in the club.
What the heck is this?
I don't know. What is that?
No, this is not Reese's. What is this?
It's already chewed gum.
Why do you
That's all I
already
got.
shoot gum right there?
Because he's in the club. Leave him alone.
Would you
It was
shove
on
that?
the
Would
floor.
you put that under your desk to save for later?
Oh, it was up there.
So it came with his whiskey. It was on the bottom. It was like,
Oh,
It was under John's desk.
that's at that club. That's how they label. Oh, this was the whiskey. Put gum on the bottom of the glass. We're so nasty.
That's why we
I was
don't run
like-
a club.
I was like,
That's what they would
hey
do.
Zach, you want to try my whiskey?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Eh?
You guys stop working.
Oh man.
Maybe next time I'll actually have a whiskey glass.
Oh, by the way, that was an egg yolk from a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, what?
What's
from
that
my-
doing there?
It's from my salad earlier.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Matthew doesn't eat the yolks of an egg if it's like
Hard-boiled egg.
hard-boiled eggs.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd eat it because
Yeah.
I'm not 4, but
Matthew has me cut off the crust on his sandwiches still too. I'm just kidding.
You say take the crust off?
Yeah.
no, Matt only eats Uncrustables.
No, dude, Uncrustables are good though.
I actually don't like Uncrustables.
I love Uncrustables.
What? Don't even have a crust. You even got to do the hard part.
Yeah.
No, it's not so much that I don't like. I mean, it is that
He doesn't like peanut butter and jelly.
I don't really care for peanut butter and jelly.
Ah, dude.
I like grape jelly on toasts,
What?
but not a
You
big fan of
literally
peanut butter and
inherited
jelly.
the Welch grape factory that makes all the jelly in the world,
Mhm.
and you don't like PBJ.
Stupid.
It's weird.
Dude, that
Dude, I
was
like-
like
Okay, have you ever gotten like toast, put grape jelly on it, and then put your eggs on it and eat it like that?
No,
there we go
usually have
again,
toast.
Matthew. I didn't know you smoked
Yeah.
weed.
Oh, it's just trying food. It's good.
No, it's being weird.
How have you never tried that? It's so good.
I don't eat jelly on toast.
I eat jelly on toast, but then I use my egg to like eat separately.
I don't.
mean, do you
mix
like
like.
take a bite of your bread and then like eat some egg,
Sometimes, yeah.
or vice versa?
I
Yeah, so then
do.
just put it on top and then take
But
a bite.
like I said, I don't eat jelly on
Oh, alright.
toast.
Because you're weird, John. Because you're weird.
There's
John also-
a. I'm
John also doesn't like watermelon. Okay.
I know I like watermelon.
Like
I don't like the
80%
consistency.
water or something like that.
No, humans are 75% water.
No, I'm pretty sure watermelon. or is
It
that,
probably
like,
is.
celery?
It probably is.
or
It's one of the two.
Watermelon's
get
like
it.
mostly water.
I don't like the consistency of watermelon though. I don't mind the
I don't like
taste.
the seeds that I get every time I bite into
That too.
watermelon. I didn't see there. I'm like, that's why I don't eat fruits or veggies.
Have
Too
you ever
much.
seen?
Too much.
Have you ever seen grilled watermelon?
Oh god, it's so dumb.
It's where
What?
someone Kevin sent it to me once. It's like where someone seasons the watermelon like a steak and like grills it like a steak. And I told him
That's
like, so then you're just eating rind because it's not a watermelon anymore. You cook
Yeah.
out all the water. It's just melon
What
rind.
the heck? What is wrong with people, man?
People are weird. I'm like,
These
that probably tastes so
Coachella
gross.
going people. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what's weird? I've never tried it. Is the cauliflower wings.
Oh, we tried those from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, like the vegan wings. I
Those
don't-
were actually
makes
pretty
no
good.
sense to me.
They're pretty good until like after a while I was like started to realize I was eating cauliflower and then the consistency just got weird to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But at first I was like, oh, these aren't bad.
like vegan foods that are trying to be real foods just make no sense. Just get the
Yeah.
real thing, and if you don't like it, just eat something else.
Don't get the real thing.
Yeah, just don't get it. Right? Why are you trying to make something else that you didn't like initially into
Like,
something you kind of like? That's
well,
not it.
I understand some people like have it for their um like health reasons. They have to change up their diet, what they're eating. Some
Nah, I
people
don't
just
know.
can't eat red meats,
In the words of Joe Rogan, we're born to eat meat. Okay.
Shut up. Stupid.
I don't care what your reason is. We were born to eat meat.
It sounds like he likes to get reverse Batista bombed.
Stupid.
Likes to do something.
He's like, Batista bomb me. I bet you can't get out of it.
But you can't Batista bomb me, all right? No, go on. Sorry. Just saying.
Who? Wait, me or
Yeah, you.
Oh.
You were on a thought, and I just threw something out there.
I think I was done. I was just
Oh, yeah.
saying that they have like that people have like certain dietary things, restrictions
Hmm.
and stuff. So I understand, but for the most part, it's mostly vegans that are eating the Beyond Meat and stuff. But I think the whole point of them becoming vegan is because
Not
they don't
eat meat.
like the herding of animals. So why would you want it to look like an animal?
I don't
He's
know.
don't-
I don't have any.
couldn't tell you.
I don't have
I'm
any
not vegan.
problems with vegans eating whatever. I just think something like grilled watermelon is weird.
Yeah.
I just don't understand
Well,
why you would do that.
This is gonna sound weird, but
It's like adding eggs on jellied toast.
It sounds weird, but one of the best California
Adding
burritos,
potatoes to a hot dog.
one of the best California burritos I ever had was a vegan one.
That was a pretty good California burrito.
It was really good.
Kevin took us to a vegan place because two of his best friends are vegan.
Mm.
And
And
we
it
went there.
was pretty good.
and we got a California burrito and some milkshakes that were vegan. We could
It wasn't
drink
milk; they were just
Obviously,
shakes.
you
Matthew.
cannot have a milkshake. It's not a milkshake.
It's just a shake. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a shake. But it's the same difference.
mine was a peanut butter chocolate
not,
one.
though.
It was bomb.
One literally
it
has
was-
milk in it. It's called a
It was
milkshake.
so delicious though. And I was like, dude, this is like one of the best California burritos I ever had. It's like they use
To be fair, Matthew, you eat weird stuff, so anything might taste good to you.
no, it's like fermented tofu or something they use that has a different flavor to it.
Something like that, yeah.
And then they seasoned it. Oh, it was so good though.
Matthew's like, you know what
I
this
don't
needs?
remember where that place is because I fell asleep on the right there.
It's in Balboa.
Getting on the right back.
Yeah.
You basically blindfolded me.
Dude, pretty much. Dude, that thing filled me up.
Dude, I swear, Matthew, if you ever got kidnapped, you would be like, no, I don't need the blindfold. I'll be out. You'd be out before you finish talking.
They're like, all right, hey, make sure you tape his mouth so he doesn't say anything. Oh, wait.
You just said make sure your tape is mouthed.
Oh, make sure you tape his mouth. No, it's, make sure you tape his mouth so he doesn't say anything. He's like, oh, he's already asleep. Did you
I'm
knock
saying.
him out or what? No, he just fell asleep.
I started playing with his hair and he went to sleep.
You, not me.
Give him a quick back massage and he went straight to bed. Now, I don't have anything against vegans or whatever thing you got. Just don't push it on other people, man. Like, if that's what you're if someone walked up to me and was like, stop eating that meat, I'd probably take another bite right in the face. That's just me, though. Because I'll tell them to eat meat because of their opinion or what I believe, man. Just do what you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
I
I don't-
don't.
It should be the same for everybody. Just
Like
let people
PETA.
do them.
Yeah, I just don't like PETA.
At
Warped
Warped
Tour.
Tour all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to guilt trip people.
Trying to
They're
tell
like,
people that
meat is murder, and
Trying-
people just stand there and eat a hot dog in front of them.
trying to tell
Bro,
people that it's
No, that's
bad
like-
to shave sheep.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
How am I supposed to get a sheep coat, John, if they don't shave the sheep?
There's no such thing as a sheep coat. It's a wool coat. Zach.
Not mine. You must
Got
be
the-
from the West Coast.
got the hooves
You
and
know,
everything.
It's because you're an urban native.
Them urban natives.
No.
Yeah, we threw it way back. We even take the hooves off. That's part of the hoodie. You
Yeah.
gotta grab by the hooves and throw it up.
Yeah.
Instead of drawstrings, it's just got hooves.
Be
Exactly.
careful.
You throw it way back.
No, I don't like PETA. It's
Oh,
like
man.
yesterday they posted on their Twitter like something about, oh, when you're playing Elden Ring, respect the animals. It was like them getting beat up by a giant lobster. And I was like, you guys, it's a video game. Are you kidding me?
So stupid. That's like when they did the whole thing of Mario's Tanuki outfit,
Yeah.
where it's like Mario and he's wearing the red panda outfit, the Tanuki.
Mhm.
It's all bloody or whatever.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, it's murder to which one? And they're like, you know that Tanukis are like aren't they a mythological creature?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Hey,
sure.
save the
Well,
unicorns.
no, they're
I thought a Tanuki is.
a raccoon. They're
Maybe I was
well,
wrong.
Rocket.
well. The thing is,
Raccoon.
they posted a picture of of Mario with a red panda outfit on, and they were
Oh,
like,
He
"That's not
murdered the
the
red
same
panda?
thing. Like a Tanuki is a raccoon, so a Japanese raccoon." But yeah.
Well, and then
They're
the thing is, it's not like he was wearing an actual in the games. He's not wearing
yeah,
like the skin or thing. It's just a suit.
yeah.
You know, the
wears
frog suit's
leather,
not an
okay?
actual frog.
Mario wears the vegan leather, okay? When he goes clubbing.
Oh, this is a cool looking little guy. This is a Tanuki. Apparently, it says Tanukis are mythological, but there are other places where they're raccoon dogs or something like that.
Yeah, the raccoon
So,
dogs. They're little fat
Trash can.
raccoons.
I want to
that
show
look like-
this. I want to show this. Hold on. This is a cool little
Yeah.
Tanuki.
I don't know. I think at all times, someone's trying to get offended by something just so they can, I don't know, back their cause.
Look at that little guy.
That looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
100%.
So he's
That's
not
like-
as fat and he walks on all. Well, I guess raccoons walk on all fours. So
Yeah.
he's got that Rod Stewart haircut though. He's like,
that's
if you want
legendary."
my body. That's what PETA thinks that they're singing. Oh man, PETA's a
You
pain
said
in
Rod
the butt.
Stewart, and I was sitting there and I was like, what the hell's a Rod Stewart song?
I think that's the only Rod Stewart song I actually know.
No, they probably pulled it from Spotify because Joe Rogan didn't agree with it.
I don't know what other Rod Stewart song is.
I'd never really listened to Rod Stewart.
He's kind of before my time, so.
Yep. I was not born in the 80s or 70s, whenever it was that he made music.
Long
70s,
time ago.
I don't
70s.
remember.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
Quick.
Jack, did you know that Drugs is releasing a new album?
Whoa.
Really?
I don't talk about drugs.
I only think I don't.
Story built until
God shows. Yeah.
something like that.
I just don't like their album title. Like the first one was called Drugs. This one's called Destroy Rebuild. That's the name of the album. And I'm like,
Oh, they got real lazy with that.
I'm like, what?
The next one's gonna be Until God, and then the last one's gonna be Shows.
But it's not. It's the only
It's just called One Dare.
called there. There's only Craig Owens is the only original member. All the other people aren't in there.
Oh, so it's not really drugs. It's just Craig Owens and some people.
Well,
Friends.
and new members. They've added new
Yeah.
members. Yeah, the two songs they released are pretty good.
Well, hype. I'm gonna check those out then.
And then also something I found out today, which I'm really surprised about, is Scary Kids Scaring Kids is releasing a new album.
What?
Really?
Let's go.
Which is way like different because the singer passed away like 10 years ago or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember if it was, I think it was like bad mixture of medication or something like that.
Oh, that sucks.
But he passed away, so they stopped making music after that. But apparently this album they're making, which comes out in June, I think, has a different singer on every album. So they took a bunch of singers that are pop or they know that are in the
Yeah.
scene, and
On
they
every song?
every song has a different singer.
He said on every album. I was like,
Oh yeah, on every song. So it's a little weird because obviously one of the things with that band is the singer's voice from before. Like he was like the main thing that stuck out was that and then the like techno aspect with the keyboard,
Yeah.
which the two songs that they released didn't have much like electronics to it, which I don't think their last album had as much electronics either. But yeah, it's weird to hear like a different singer in their music. But they're not bad actually. The songs are pretty cool.
Shoot, hopefully that they're at the We Were Young tour.
I don't know. I know that they are touring, and that's the one thing I was like, how do you tour if every one of your new songs has a different singer on it?
That's also true.
I was like, how do you do that? Just every song you bring out a new singer, like that'd be hard.
That'd be kind of wild.
Unless they just have one
from
guy.
The audience, like you know the words.
Yeah. Like that poor girl in that Beyonce video when she's like, "No, I don't want to sing."
Oh, she's like, "No, I know." Ooh, yeah.
I would
who else
hate
is
someone
on
to do that.
tour? Limp Bizkit,
Oh
dude.
God.
Shout out the new metal fans. Let's go.
You weren't even born when new metal came out. Just kidding.
I was on the tailor end of it because it was trash. So
Yeah, I will say Linkin Park was good.
they're considered new metal?
Yeah, they're new metal.
I didn't know that.
Then Papa Roach, Three Doors Down, Drowning Pool. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. Drowning Pool, new metal.
303.
303 is not new metal.
I'm gonna hit you from the back, John.
No, there were some good new metal bands. Edema, that was another one that I listened to, but I've never really gotten to new metal.
Have you guys ever seen the documentary, the 93 Woodstock or whatever it was called?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you guys should watch it. It's wild.
Really? I'll have to look it up.
93 and it's off of HBO.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting. Basically, Limp Bizkit started the whole issue with that Woodstock that happened.
Oh, really?
At least that's who they blamed it on. I don't, because
Woodstock 99, is that what it is?
That one, yeah.
All right, I'll have to check it out.
It's really good. We'll talk about it next time. Send me a refresher. It's been a minute. We seen a Woodstock 2022. All right.
We need a fire festival 20. No, I'm just kidding.
We just need a fire festival to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are getting weird nowadays. Don't bring back bullying. Bring back fire festival. Okay.
I've seen that. That was like trending the other day. Bring back bullying. I'm like, dude, people get bullied enough. Don't bring that back.
It's usually when you see something like furries or something like odd, going on. People just say, "Man, we really need to bring back bullying."
I said as a joke with some stupid stuff.
That's so funny though.
It's like when I see TikToks where it's just like young kids acting weird and stuff like that. I go, man, I need to bring back bullying. I'm just kidding.
That's just when I see TikToks. Man, where have we gone wrong? Where are the bullies at?
I was trying to look up scary kids scaring kids. What's weird is I'm like, what song do they sing? But I was playing the song in my head while I was trying to figure out what song they sing. Like I heard dun 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 or whatever he says.
Yeah. My Darkest Hour, the song.
Yeah. It was playing in my head while I was like, what song do they sing? And then I played it. I'm like, oh, that's the song that was in my head for some reason.
Reminds me of high school. I remember I was supposed to see Scary Kids Scaring Kids in Chiodos. It was going to be my first concert I went to in high school. I didn't go.
Was that when we were both supposed to go see him?
Yeah. When Andrew was supposed to take us, and then he's like, "Hey, there's this girl here that I like," and
dude,
and then we're like, "All right," and it was for my birthday, and I was like, "All right, well, we won't go."
Yeah, on your birthday.
But it's whatever.
And they were roommates.
I got to see Chiodos like a year later, so
that was when what the heck is it called? Bone Palace Ballet came out.
Oh no, it was right before that came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it was when I was out.
Yeah, it was when
it was out. That's right. You're right.
Yeah. So they were going to be playing Bone Palace Ballet, dude.
We got to see him play that
Damn.
Yeah, but
when
Yeah,
we
but
went.
it
Warp
wasn't-
Tour.
No,
wasn't good.
no. We saw them at Soma playing that too.
What,
The year that Grand Coda came out. Unless you weren't there.
did we see it with
It was when
Ray Goins?
yeah, it was when
Great.
I took my friend Angie. We went. Remember when I
Oh.
almost got in an accident turning into the Soma because I accidentally cut someone off?
I think I do
Classic
remember that.
John, dude.
No, that's not what my memory was. You said your friend Angie, and then I remembered the whole guy shirtless,
Oh yeah,
all sweaty. The big guy is sweaty.
yeah. We don't have to get into all that.
Yeah.
I took my shirt off. I'm just kidding.
It was me.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Oh, Matthew laughed so hard he went out of focus.
no. No, it was some big guy who was all sweaty and
You don't have to
he
tell the
was
story.
just going, yeah. And then he asked John's friend Angie.
No, don't. You don't have to tell the story. Just stop. You're talking about other
Well,
people now. You don't need to talk about other people on here.
We don't know who that guy is.
I'm not talking about the guy.
Oh, we know who Angie is.
I mean, I do. but
Well,
anyways,
that's it. Zach wants to know now.
you can know afterwards.
That's the after hours, everybody. Check out our Patreon.
No,
Well, see,
I haven't.
that's how you reel them in, dude. That's how you
Like,
reel
what are
them
they
in.
talking about?
I haven't
You gotta
been-
know.
I haven't been to a concert at Soma in years. I don't even remember the last one I went to.
The last one I went to was Attack with you guys
Really? Because that would have been like
years ago. That was when the original
2010.
singer left and they brought in a new guy.
yeah, that was like 2010 or something like that.
Did you take
Yep.
my spot or something, or Nick took my spot?
Yeah, I took Nick and Zach
Yeah.
because Matthew didn't want to go, and then
So,
Well,
Nick
I didn't
and
want to go
Bois.
so they could go.
Nick and Cameron just sat in the back the whole time while me and Zach were standing in front of one of the speakers.
yeah, I still can't hear from that. So.
Mhm.
Thanks, John.
Oh no.
That's where my tinnitus came from. No, I'm just kidding.
Same. Samies.
we saw Chiodos
We've seen
Twice-
Chodos like
twice
couple
at
times.
Soma. Did we see him with Brandon
Twice.
Bulmer and with
yeah, because that was when Breathe Carolina was
Greg? Oh yeah, that was terrible.
there.
I mean, Breathe Carolina was terrible. Literally, the beat was playing the drum beat like doom cha doom cha, and the drummer's like doom cha, and he's like off beat. I'm like, bro, it's
It
playing
has
for you in the
metronome,
background.
dude. Come on.
I'm like, it's playing for you in the background. You just have to go to the beat. No, I remember we saw Chiodos and the drummer walked out and started doing the double bass, and it was so freaking loud that you just feel your chest vibrating on. I was just like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, I
Um,
miss going to concerts.
Dude, I remember we
Same.
saw Pierce the Veil at Soma when they were on the main stage when they got a little bit bigger,
Mhm.
and
I remember
freaking
that too.
Wichita climbed up on the speakers, I think, and dropped down into the crowd.
We've seen Pierce the Veil on
Pretty sure.
both stages.
Yeah, no, so I
On the
said,
small
on
stage
the
too.
main one when they got bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've seen him on the small stage as well.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Touche.
No, whenever we go to Soma though, I'm like people are like, oh, did you go mosh? I'm like, it's too dark in there.
Like, not anymore.
I don't want to get stepped on, okay?
I
Watch
can
Daisy
get
behind me.
arrested now. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding for punching somebody. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I
Can't
like
elbow this little 16-year-old in the face and be like, we're just moshing. I'm too old. I'm
we're just
gonna catch a
moshing.
case."
We're just moshing.
Yeah.
No, no, I hated the people who did that. I used to push them
Yeah.
out of the mosh pit all the time because they would just start like swinging, and they would do it like by a bunch of young kids. I just run over, and just go boop, and push them out. I'm like, get the hell out of here, dude! You're ruining everyone's like good time.
I never understood that either. Just like randomly swinging. Like mosh
Yeah.
pit's fun. You just kind of push whatever. If you
Mhm.
fall over, they'll usually pick you up. But like some dudes were out there to like just punch people in the face and
Oh yeah,
like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
but straight up punch people, and they're like, "What? I'm just moshing." I'm like, "Dude, you just freaking punch! You're doing this. This is not moshing."
I don't even know who these guys are, and just throwing swing.
He just walked into
hands.
someone and what a moshing.
What are we doing right here? Pop, pop, pop. Just dicing people up.
Rocky goes there to train.
So Adrian.
That reminds me of is that Warped Tour that one year? That one guy like blew out his knee.
Oh God, yeah, I
You guys
remember that.
in the middle
Yeah,
of the mosh pit. I think it was Chris and
Oh,
Matt,
Rocky.
or Chris and somebody picked
watching
that guy up.
Black Tide, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching Black Tide. It was Justin was there.
Justin, so yeah.
And there's that big guy, remember, that just kept standing in the center and just pushing people to the ground. He wasn't even pushing him, he was pushing him to the ground.
Yeah.
And then
He
was
wasn't
like,
even moshing, bro.
people would bump into us, and we push them like back in, you know. And then I remember me and Christopher were like, "Oh, we're gonna push him in into the big guy when one of these guys come back." One of the guys bumped into us, and we pushed him, and he just boom and took out the big guy.
Yep.
But then he was like walking or whatever, and he kind of like tripped, and then he went to get up and then dropped back down. And we're like, "Oh, you okay?" Because we picked him up, and then his knee was just didn't look like a knee anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It made an L. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah,
he took an L.
Yeah. I think it was Christopher, Justin, and then like 3 other guys.
Yeah,
picked the guy up and carried him to the
to
first
the
aid.
medical tent.
Yeah.
Bubs is staring at me.
I just remember Icy Stars absolutely killed it on the side stage when they should have been on the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild.
I just remember holding the singer, when he stepped out into the audience.
Yep. I remember catching his water and drank it. Thank God it was pre-COVID, because I definitely would have caught something.
That's like I always think about that, because I always think about, like, you know, the singer walked out. I'm like, man, I could have ruined the show so quickly. Just like
twist his ankle real quick, like, yeah.
Left your ankle open.
What's like when
the other one was Chiodos, when the guitarist walked out.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
I told John, I was like, man, I could have ruined the show so quickly by just turning one of the knobs. Or just muting the strings while he's playing. So
just cut the strings.
Yeah.
Or what was it, Amorosa, when you're holding the snare, all you had to do was turn the snares off. It'd be like,
You'd be like, oh, dude, if you've ever if you want to see me in a music video, look up Amorosa.
Look up N&M Experience. No, I'm just kidding.
Look up Amorosa One Car Garage. There's a part where they're in San Diego, and you'll see me holding a snare and regretting it. You can also go on my Instagram and see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I remember, like, I told John, I was like, yeah, I'm in the music video. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, there's another. I'm like, I'm in 2 parts. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. There's a part where I was holding the snare, and there's another part where he's like standing in front of the crowd, and I'm like standing in the background.
I could have sworn you were. Awesome. Weren't you in like another music video too? I don't know why. I feel like you were. There was something else where you popped up and we're like, hey, look, it's you.
Think so?
I don't remember what it was though.
I think we were in the Chiodos one for that Warped Tour that year, because we're like front row.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Wall of Death one, or?
I want to say, yeah, probably that one.
It probably was that one. It was Craig Owens, and yeah,
like 3 or 4 of us all just running to murder somebody. So
when Christopher lost his shoe.
That was so funny.
I still remember.
I lost my wallet. That was whack.
I remember your brother, your poor mom, because like she had to come. She brought. Oh no, you rode with us there. She drove down to take Nick to football practice because it was like Hell Week. Then drove him all the way back again after practice so that he could see the rest of the shows.
And sometimes you just gotta mosh, man. So just gotta let it out.
That was back when gas wasn't $6 a gallon. That's why.
That was back when gas was 50 cents a gallon.
Dude, my car. I remember when I got my car in 2008. It was $25 to fill my tank. I was like,
how much was it to fill it with horchata?
shut up. It wasn't the
Also
tank.
$25.
That was the front seat.
We got Cali burritos, and then Nick spilled it everywhere.
Dude, now I want horchata. I had horchata.
Yeah, we're talking about it for a while now.
That's the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon, watch us drink horchata.
We go back to the spot where we spilled horchata all over my car.
And we recreate it in his new car.
We don't do that.
Oh! No, that's the thing is like, whenever you see people do pranks like that or videos, where they do something in their car and they spill it and they're like, oh, and they're laughing. I'm like, dude, who cleans that?
Dude, it's guy, man.
Like you have to get that cleaned. Like we know from experience, it will smell bad if you don't clean it.
Every time somebody tells the story about like throwing up in a car or an animal going to the bathroom in a car, I'm always like, I would have hated to deal with that with my car. How do you clean that? Especially like urine. Like if like a dog pees in your car. How do you get that out of your seats? Obviously my seats are leather, so it'd be easier, but like my old car wasn't.
Yeah. Well, even like the sewing of the leather, like
the stitching.
It. Like you have to deep clean it, or else
I would hate that. I remember when we got our goat when we were kids. Our mom had a pickup truck and we had to shove him in the back seat, and the first thing he did was beep, 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 little pellets come up.
Good thing is goats take little like circle poops.
Yeah,
to clean up.
Reminded me, every time I watched like clips from Robin Big when he got the mini horse and it started peeing and pooping in his car, it always reminds me of when we got our goat.
Wilbur.
Yeah.
Wilbur.
Shout out Wilbur. He was the goat.
He literally was the goat.
Do you ever into the car? I don't know what you're asking. I'm guessing they missed a word.
We into the car to go far. Well, not far because gas is high.
Yeah. Back in the day, I used to put gas into the car. I would just walk.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing when we were kids, we used to siphon gas out of our dad's car. It would come in handy now.
Stupid.
Yeah, wait outside the gas station, wait for someone to leave and park somewhere. Like, all right, I got this one.
You might be
just put up a sign like, "Oh, sir, can you move over there, please?"
You might be thinking you were siphoning gas. Things get wild on the res. Sometimes you need gas.
See, Grandpa calls us urban natives, but Grandpa, you ever? Well, he probably has siphon gas. Never mind.
I was gonna say, are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. That's how you know you grew up rezzed, dude. You got siphon gas to fill up your quad.
Well, it wasn't our quad either. We didn't have.
Yeah, it wasn't even our quad. Stole it.
That's how you know you're res. Siphon yours. You're still gonna take it.
Stole it.
We should probably wrap up soon.
I don't know what this person's saying.
I don't know. Like doing the into the car. I don't know if it's like auto correcting or I'm just not understanding.
As in like doing the do.
Mountain Dew?
Like
Mountain Dew in the car all the time.
Do you do? Sometimes. Depends what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I think we've talked about that in the past, though, right? About us siphoning gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think it was Micah asked me one time how I knew what gas tastes like, and I'm like, "You never siphon gas out of a car?" He's like, "No," and I'm like, "Must be nice."
Well, Micah's from Alpine, isn't he?
Which dew flavors?
Yeah, there you go.
Which I'm guessing they're saying which dew flavor is your favorite? I really like the Major Melon one, the new one that came out, and then the new lemonade one's really good too. Those are my favorites. Baja Blast.
You got to throw it back. The Black Magic, whatever it's called.
Oh, I was actually gonna say that.
Years ago, that was fire.
I don't remember.
Or Code Red.
The Mountain Dew Black or something like that.
Yeah. Gotta love that. That was fire.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of that until John said the Major Melon. I was like, oh yeah, I love the Major Melon flavor. Amazing. I get the diet one or whatever because it's less sugar. Because since I haven't drank like I stopped drinking regular sodas a long time ago.
Mhm.
It's so much harder to drink. Like one time we went to the movie theater and I got a small, which is like huge, at the movie theater. Like a Pepsi. I was like, I'll just try it. Started to drink it and I was like, hey John, do you want this? And he's like, what? I'm like, I can't drink any more of it. It's too sweet.
Code Red.
But
Code Red is pretty good. Sorry, I was reading the
Yeah.
comment.
Code Red, the one Zach said, the Pitch Black.
don't-
That's what it was.
That is something black. I remember
Yeah.
that. It was so freaking good.
It's all purple. Yeah, Pitch
I
Black.
haven't had Mountain Dew in a while though.
All right, now I
don't drink it that
want
much.
some of that Major
Really?
Melon one.
Let's go to Taco Bell. Grab some.
Going down to Taco,
Baja
get
Blast.
my
Oh, you know what?
ball
Actually-
blast.
Actually, a Baja Blast. I was gonna say, speaking of Mountain Dew,
Matthew bought
there
whiskey flavored Mountain Dew.
is
Just
oh,
kidding.
God, no.
That'd be
say,
gross.
I want
Yeah.
to see.
There's a new Mountain Dew flavor. I saw this like I think last week maybe, called Mountain Dew Legend, and it's exclusively at one place, at a restaurant.
But what is it?
What's the flavor?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's it taste
blackberry, citrus, and ginger.
Hmm.
That's what it says.
Does it have a picture of Neil Patrick
the
Harris
classic-
on the front of it?
Classic taste with additional notes of blackberry, citrus, and ginger. But you know where it's exclusively at? What restaurant?
like? Taco Bell.
No,
Wingstop.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No
You-
freaking way.
Yep,
I want to go.
I know, dude.
Let's go, Zach.
I'm like,
Give
I
me
need
some dubs.
we need to go to B-Dubs now to go try this new flavor.
Just be like, I don't want any food. Just give me the flavor.
Just give me the Mountain Dew.
This is why we need a production.
You just
All
walk.
right. Put it on the business card. Let me fly out.
You just walk in. You're like, listen, I don't want any wings. I just want you to do me. No, Mountain Dew. I want you to Mountain Dew me. I want you to just give me the flavor.
Pour it on me, please.
Oh my gosh. We should probably wrap up. We've been going for over an hour now.
Oh yeah,
Well, I guess I gotta write some bars real quick.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. If you want to check out my Twitch, it's twitch.tv/John214. You can check out Zach's at twitch.tv/unexpectednoob6, or you can check out Matthew's at
Let's go.
twitch.tv/agent_monkey, spelled MUNKY. And then, are we gonna stream tomorrow, Zach? Are we actually gonna stream?
I will not be in town. I'm out trip.
Ooh-cha.
I'm on vacation until Monday.
Ooh.
So
Mm.
Well, John and I will probably stream.
Yeah, we can stream tomorrow.
y'all better throw down.
Yeah. See,
With the boys.
I said John and I'll probably stream. I just gotta plug it in and make sure
Yeah.
it works again.
Because he hasn't streamed in a
I
long
believe it
time.
when I see it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen y'all
Yeah.
streaming.
I
in-
haven't
Honest John.
I haven't streamed in
Months.
several months.
It's like he was playing he's playing girl who's an Apex streamer. He played in one of her subscriber tournaments. I was like, why aren't you
Okay.
why aren't you
It
streaming?
wasn't a tournament, John. It was just
Whatever it was, not a
Like-
tournament, but it was like they were playing like with a bunch of subscribers, and Matthew was playing like he was on our team at one point. I was like, why aren't you streaming right now?
Dude, you're on girls team.
I was like, I didn't think about it.
Dude, that's freaking hype. Jealous.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
carried, didn't she?
Actually, she got taken out before Matthew.
She was-
What? Ah,
She
she's
was
trash.
like
Tweet it
trying to
out.
protect me, and she's like, "Wait here, I'll go in." And then she got
Died.
taken out, and then I'm like, "Oh, great! How about myself?"
And then Matthew got to play Halo with them. They were all playing free for all, and he got second place. And I was like,
How
dude,
sick is that?
misrepresenting
You
Matthew.
didn't stream that?
No,
You could, I mean, if you go to her
Say-
stream, you can see it. But yeah,
yeah, you
Yeah,
can
but
see
I
me.
mean, either way, you could just been like,
Well,
girls overrated.
John,
you could have used it as a clickbait title on your YouTube.
Clickbait it.
Oh,
Am I
feel-
better than girl? Question mark. Come on, man. She's like
Oh.
top 5 in the world. Ridiculous.
I would have felt bad.
You could have just put your title. Oh, a girl showed up in my stream.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
Girls
kidding.
shooting
I-
snipe me?
Kinda-
Something random.
Kind of
Come on.
clickbaited it with like
Yeah.
Yeah,
just be like,
that's what you should have done.
this big streamer jumped into my stream or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, guys. Well, we should
I was
wrap
like,
this up.
take it.
Hey,
Just keep
wait,
starving.
hold on, because John was talking talking smack over here about Halo. Okay, to be fair, I didn't know when you plug your controller in, it goes slower. Okay,
Well, he was playing on PC.
because I was playing on PC and I kept telling John, I was like, yeah, I keep getting lag and I have no idea why.
Yeah, no, you just gotta be
And,
good.
and he's like, oh, well, when you plug in the Xbox controller, it actually lags more than when you just do it wirelessly. I'm like, cool. Wish I would have known that. I would have done a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'd sit there and I'd be like, why is my grenade going? Also, my controller's like messed up, so my right bumper's gone. Rest in peace, right bumper. Anyways,
All right. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next week.
cheers.
Later.
Oh, this is
Peace.
just water now.